So, and it's on the system, and because this Wi-Fi drone is using 2.4, and which is we got it in the database. So we set up the frequency in the setting that we will scan this channel, but we didn't have DJI's Wi-Fi this three Phantom 3 in our database, so it doesn't show the name. It just shows that the system is finding something that very similar to a Wi-Fi controller drone, so which is the DJI 3 over there. So we can see the system is completely working very fine, and because in different country we may have different frequency they're using, and in China we're using majority for 2.4 for Wi-Fi, and 800 to 900, and 5800, which is another common Wi-Fi band, and also we have 400 to 560, and this is the frequency that we set up. And if in your country you have other different frequency that are being used, you can add it into it. And also we can also add the ignore. Here is the ignore setting. So because we know that we'll have a lot of the base station for mobile phone, if we didn't eliminate that, and that will generate some fake report. So we want to eliminate the China 5G, 2G, and 3G network, the mobile phone signal as the exception. So we don't want to detect in that band. So just that. It's very easy. Like, and now a lot of the terrorists now they start to using the assembled drone using 433 megahertz frequency as communicating. So if you want to prevent that, we just add that to the channel. Now we have that. You see, we have that, so we can prevent and detecting the 433 drone as well. And close that, and see on the map all the drones being detected, whatever they are from Wi-Fi or they are from the consumer drone, industrial drone, frequency leaping, whatever. And we have and just some simple introduction to another features. So here is the history of the drone, and this is the detection result for remote controller. And for sure we have all this in English, but as you can see, this is a waterfall map, and you can see each dot is the different signal, and the place that in the red is mean we have some signal there, and it shows the strongness regarding to the color. And here is a frequency map, and you can see, so this frequency is about this much, and we have this kind of signal there, and on here this keeping switching out the different frequency. And if over here you see over there the one just flashing out, and that's the signal that being detected. And all the signal will go through a very professional the industrial computer doing the data processing. And you see over here, yeah, that's the drone signal as well. And it's because the system is keeping changing the signal range that we are scanning. So we have the spectrum is keeping changing as well. And the signal will go to the receiver. The receiver will it's like a filter that we use in the kitchen, filtering out the useful signal and filtering out this useless signal, so that we can make the detection. And our system, we didn't rely on any database. So usually you can get a database drone scanning system for a cheaper price, but usually the terrorists, they will avoid to using any drone that could be in the database. So they could use in a modification on the drone, such as like they could make a different frequency drone, or they're using a very unusual flight controller, and to confuse the system so that they couldn't identify them. But for us, we are actually identifying the communicating pattern of the drone to the remote controller. And if we have the certain drone being detected, and we can just choose them to do the reaction and to shoot them down, or to make them fly away, or we can block the GPS, make them drop down, and that's the system how to do. And see any question or other feature you want to test out, you can just send me on the WeChat. Okay, have a nice day. All the best.